stories are universal. The elements of the stories can be applied to your life. I mean, I want to spend my life really helping people get to those moments, those crisis moments, those 10 minutes before the trophy celebration, and be able to walk across the line and succeed and have a story to tell about how they did it. What's the trophy you want to hold? What's that ultimate performance trophy? 10 minutes before the trophy celebration is a cauldron of intensity and pressure. And every great trophy in this world that someone wants to hold, that they want to have and call their own, every single trophy that's high has a price. And that price is 10 minutes before the trophy celebration. And let me tell you the saddest thing in life for me as I work with athletes, the saddest thing is for them to get to the 10 minutes before the trophy celebration and fail and never have that opportunity again. It's exciting to me to help individuals raise their performance to the highest capability, especially in this term I call game day. I believe we got to bring our game on game day. We have to be responsible for our preparation. We have to be ready. We have to think, react, and respond in such a way that it encourages and builds the team up, as I have responsibility for my individual performance in this thing called team. When I'm working with athletes, they have a score. I mean, it's very tangible. It's a score. I know you have scores at the end of days, weeks, months, and years. We watch scores being presented up here today. We all have scores. We all have to make scores. The cool thing about talking with you all is this, that when I was working with the Spurs, they had maybe 3 or 4 games a week. In the NFL, they have 1 game a week. In golf, they have 4 days they play in competition a week. That's game day for them, and this information is very relevant for them, but it's more relevant for you because game days win. Every single day. This information you're going to interact with more often than they do. It's going to be more relevant to what you do because it doesn't stop. It's a relentless pursuit of success. You're on the edge, as we talk about here. You're in the competitive edge all the time. Now, what we all wish is that the potential that we gained in college and gained from experience and gained from knowledge that we're getting around here, this filling of potential is going to do it. And every day at the end of the day, my performance and my potential would equal each other. But what we understand as we look in the mirror at the end of the day is something got between me and my performance. And that element is called interference or distraction, as we've talked about this morning. And if we're going to be great at what we do individually, and then as leaders with our teams, and that as an organization globally, that we have to be great strategic managers of the I in that formula, interference, predictors of it. We have to be ready for it. We have to strategically think through it. Game day is unlike any other day. Game day is full of pressure. It's full of interference. It's full of stress. And I'm here to tell you that potential just isn't enough. You can have the greatest engineers, the greatest minds in the industry in this room, but if we don't bring that with strategic management of interference personally to start with, then our potential is going to be undermined. The question then is, what's the greatest single predictor of success in the face of adversity, interference, and distraction? It's called mental toughness, and mental toughness is not something you're born with. It's not a genetic DNA predisposition that we have. Mental toughness comes from learning. It comes from experience. But most of all, it comes from choices that we make on game day in the face of interference. You've got global interference. You've got interference from competitors or suppliers or customers or whatever. You've got interference within the organization. The issue, and I heard this here, there are things we can control and there are things we can't control. We've got to major on those things we can control and strategize about how to deal with those other things. What is the process that we go to in the face of interference? See it, number 1. 2, feel it. What is that sight? What does that feel like? What's the strategy that goes with that? And 3rd is trust. You got to trust yourself in the heat of battle. See it, feel it, trust it. There's a destiny on the line. There's destinies on the line every day when we make decisions and choices and lead folks. There's destinies by what we say, how we act, react, and respond to the distractions and interferences of life. The issue is, what's your choice going to be? Do you see the choices? Do you see how those don't help? But that's where emotion comes in. That's where past experiences come in. That's where failures come in. That's where the voice of people, old coaches, maybe family members that have put labels around you, and all of a sudden all those labels are coming alive. And That's what the 10 minutes before the trophy celebration is. It's that internal struggle to get it right and to do it right and to rise to the occasion. We gauge success on if the ball went in the hole, rather than where we had control, rather than on that process. The issue is right here. Did he put his mind in position in that situation? You see how important that is? That's where we have control. Did we put ourselves in position to succeed? Outcome, we have to deal with it. We see it. It's a score at the end of the day. But we got to go straight from that outcome back to the process. Did we put ourselves in position to succeed? Can you rise to the occasion in the face of interference? 10 minutes before the trophy celebration is staring you in the face. Can you get it done? It's all about leadership, and it all starts with you. God bless you. Thank you for allowing me to be here today. Thank you.